Welcome to Zenyo Workforce. In the previous video, we covered how to create and manage benefits groups. If you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend checking it out first. You'll find the link in the description below. In this video, we'll guide you through managing employee benefits, including adjusting coverage options, tracking eligibility, processing enrollments, and maintaining records of all benefits activities. Employee benefits. To access employee benefits, go to the Employee menu and select the employee's name. This will direct you to the employee's information page. Click on the Benefits tab, where you'll find all the details related to the employee's benefits. Here you'll find the benefits overview and benefits history. Let's start with the benefits overview. Here, you'll see the employee's current benefit group and the frequency of benefits. If the employee is not part of any benefit group, you'll see an Add Benefit Group link. To assign a group, click the link. A dialog box will open where you can select a new benefit group from the drop-down, then click Save. If the employee is already part of a benefit group but needs to change it, click the Change Benefit Group link. A dialog box will appear, allowing you to select a new group from the drop-down. Be sure to save your changes. Note, be cautious when moving an employee to a different group. This will remove them from their current group, and they may lose benefits as a result. Once a benefit group is assigned, all the plans in that group will be listed under the different plan types. Under each plan type, you'll see whether the employee is eligible or not eligible for the plan. This is determined based on the eligibility criteria set when the selected plan was assigned to the benefit group. If when it is marked manually is selected, the plan will be labeled as not eligible. However, if immediately upon hire, after waiting period, or first of the month following a waiting period options are chosen, the plans will be labeled as eligible and you'll also see the effective date for eligible plans displayed. Not eligible. If a plan is marked as not eligible for an employee, you can access available actions by clicking the More Options icon. To adjust the employee's eligibility status, choose the Edit Not Eligible option and make the necessary updates. Once the employee becomes eligible for the plan, select the Mark as Eligible option. To enroll an employee in a plan, simply click Enroll. If the employee chooses not to participate in the plan, you can waive it by clicking the Waive option. For now, let's proceed by clicking the Mark as Eligible option to update the employee's eligibility status. In the Eligibility Date field, choose the appropriate date, add any comments if necessary, and click Save. The plan will be updated to reflect the employee's new eligibility status. Now that the plan is in eligible status, additional options will appear, including the ability to edit the eligibility date, enroll the employee, waive or mark it as not eligible. Let's start by enrolling the employee in this plan. Click Enroll to begin. Now, let's go over how to manage enrollment for different types of plans. First, let's look at standard rate plans with coverage. Select the standard rate plan with coverage and choose the enrollment effective date. Then, select a coverage option from the drop-down in the coverage field, enter any relevant comments, and click Save. Next, for variable age-based rate plans with coverages, start by selecting the enrollment effective date. Then, choose a coverage option. Enter the amounts for both employee pays and company pays. Add any comments, and click Save. Finally, for variable age-based rate plans without coverage, select the enrollment effective date and enter the coverage cost, either as a percentage or a specific amount. Enter any comments and click Save. If you need to update the enrollment details later, simply click Edit Enrollment. If the employee wishes to opt out, you can select Withdraw. If the employee decides to end their current coverage, click Terminate Coverage to close the plan. This is also used when the employee switches to another plan of the same type. You can also schedule the enrollment of the plan by selecting a future effective date. The plans will be automatically enrolled when the date arrives. If you want to remove the scheduled enrollment, click on the Cancel Scheduled Changes in the dialog box and save. The scheduled enrollment will be removed. Note: plans without coverages consist solely of variable age-based rates. In each plan type, the employee can have only one active plan. Finally, let's explore the Benefits History section. To view the benefits history, click the Show link. You will see the dates of changes, the person who made the updates, and specific events such as changes in enrollment or eligibility status. Any related comments will also be displayed for your reference. If you need to add an event to the history, simply click Add Events, enter the event name in comments, and then click Save. That's it. Now you know how to manage employee benefits in Zenyo Workforce. With these steps, you can efficiently manage employee eligibility and streamline the enrollment process. Make sure you like, subscribe, and get notified so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Let us know if you have any queries. Thanks for watching.